personally, I'm quite liberal in my politics. And I worry about our political climate is becoming a thing where it's okay to call people names. You know, it's okay to say them and us. And to me, that's just not right in any way I look at it, you know. Everything that I have been taught as an American seems to be falling to the wayside with, you know, it's okay to bully people. It's okay to, you know, for myself as a Japanese American, how can I allow the things that happen to my community seem to be coming up again? You know, history repeating itself. And I think it's because we are forgetting that spiritual part of ourselves. You know, it's just becoming so material, what I can get out of it rather than what we can do together, you know. So I know that's kind of political. And so I have to be very careful, as maybe that's a hard thing that I do as a minister, is I can't be too subjective on those things, because my temple is a place where those who agree with me politically and don't agree with me politically are welcome. Both sides are welcome. So I cannot, representing, you know, the Dharma, so to speak, can't say you're right, you're wrong, right? So maybe that's the hardest part, rather than just board meetings. When all these things against Muslim Americans came up, for us it was like deja vu, it's happening again, right? And now the violence that are happening around the world, you know, not just in the US, but against religious groups, you know, against different races, that's very troublesome to me. You know, and it's like we have to start speaking like you're doing with this film about how we're all in it together. You know, whether we have different political views, that's one thing. The violence and hatred is never going to solve it. You know, and I remember the ramifications growing up, you know, how Japanese were discriminated against, right? And so our church, our temples are a good example of that. People say, how come we don't know about Shin Buddhism, right? It's because this was kind of like a fortress for the Japanese American community. We weren't just a spiritual sanctuary, we're a community sanctuary. So most all the temples you would go to within my group will have a gym, because they're a community gathering. But it felt safe for the Japanese here. But that has really broken down quite a bit now. So we are doing things more in the community and welcoming, I think. Although it's part of the doctrine, just because we're humans, it was very Japanese and Japanese American, but that's changing.